everyone, it's Boater, and I get questions sometimes on what my setup is for doing Let's Plays, kind of what the process is, what the hardware is. It kind of depends on what exactly I'm recording, but for the most part it's the same. So I'm going to walk you through my setup right now for recording episodes of Boater Plays Something. I'm going to be playing Human Revolution here. So we're going to start out with the setup for an Xbox 360 game, or Xbox One, a console game basically, and then kind of take it from there. This is good because console is kind of the simpler one to do. So we start out with the console itself. Got an Xbox 360 here. Also got an Xbox One, but we're playing Human Revolution on the 360. And it has an HDMI out back here. And that is going into the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. This is what I do most of my recording through. In fact, all of my recording. So this is capable of recording onto an SD card. So I've got a 32 gig card that is slipped into here. And I'll record right on that. It has the capability to record to a PC that it's hooked up to. But I prefer recording to card. It's just it's simpler. No problems at all. It's just plugged in via USB to that power nest down there, and then it does HDMI out. That will go. So autofocus, come on, catch up. Goes out and up to the TV. So what happens is that the game footage, video and audio. Focus. Hello. There you go. So the game audio and video comes out and is recorded on here the whole time. So that is one source. Now back here you see there's one more cord. This is actually an audio out cord. So this comes out, is actually an extension, plugs in, should plug in there. Excuse me. I'm glad I did this. Otherwise I wouldn't have heard anything. I would have been very confused. So that plugs in here. There. So this is an extender for my headphones. Comes up here. Come on, focus on the hand. Rings, detail right there. Come on. Oh my god. Focus. Manual focus. So it's focused there. Goes around behind everything. Comes out here. And goes to my headphones. So the game audio basically comes through the console, out the AverMedia, into my headphones, so that's how I hear it. I end up muting the TV, or like turning the volume down to 0, just so that it's not, you can turn that back to autofocus, just so that I'm not hearing like a slight echo for it. And then my audio actually is right through the headphone as well. So when I've got this on, this is where the game audio is right here. It comes back out the headphone, back into the extender, which you saw dangling over here. And this actually goes up and the microphone plugs into my camera, Sony Alpha 99, which you may know because a couple years I was so excited to get the thing. This shut itself off, but so this is getting my video. Yeah, look at that blown out screen. The actual video isn't, it's just, you know, recording a camera on a camera. So this records my video, and then my audio from the microphone. I'm looking now at that camera because I'm so used to, it's not, anyway. From the microphone, comes back out and goes into the camera. So then this is getting my video and audio. It's getting the clean audio through the microphone instead of what's, you know, you're hearing right now on here being all echoey. So that is the console setup. A PC setup, when I'm recording a PC game like Fear, is very, very similar actually. A lot of people will use open broadcasting software or XSplit or something like that to record a PC game. And I just use the AverMedia again. So I have an HDMI cord. We'll swap this around right here. It's very lo-fi. In order to record something else, in fact, in order to watch something else, because it's all going through here, I need to plug in a different cord, and I forget which one it is. I think it's this one that's labeled HDMI, as opposed to the GE cord. Boop. Oh yeah, I heard that on the speakers over here. So then that's there. flip our white balance. And then what I do is not personalize. I should just be looking at the screen. Instead, I'm looking at the screen through my phone, which oddly enough is a higher resolution. I hit personalize again. Screen resolution. And I click 1 because for some reason the TV up there is considered monitor 1. And my main monitor is considered monitor 2. And I go to duplicate displays on 1 and 2. This turns my main 1920 by 1200 monitor into a 1080p. You notice a little bit of lighter boxing top and bottom. Keep those changes. And now it's exactly the same thing up on the TV. So what that means is that the signal that's getting sent here from the graphics card in the back of the computer, we're going to switch back to the same signal that's being sent to my monitor right in front of me is also being sent up into the AverMedia, getting recorded onto that card, and then going up to the TV. So the TV is kind of ancillary. It's telling me that yes, everything's plugged in just fine. Everything's going through up there. Occasionally when I'm doing a PC game, you'll see me check up there. That's just letting me know that everything's going fine. So yeah, and then that is game, audio, and video that are recorded onto the AverMedia. And my audio and video is still the same, still recorded onto the A99. Oh, except that instead of the audio out from the AverMedia, I just plug it straight into my computer speakers, which I can't really do one-handed. Take my word for it. I'm going to be doing Deus Ex anyway, so I'm going to swap this back over here. So yeah, and then just when it's time for me to record, I go over here and I hit record. And you probably can't see it, but if we get really close, yep, there we go. There's a red little record light there. And then when I'm recording here, it starts kind of pulsing, which is looking really funky on the phone. Anyway, it looks really funky on the screen here, but it's pulsing brightness. So when you see me over here and I do this and I do that, that's just checking that I'm from here, and I'm checking that I can still see the red record on here, which, again, trust me, is there, but recording a screen, and you can kind of see that pulsing over there. So yeah, so that is my setup. I'm not going to worry about formatting these cards. That was just about a minute on there. This is my setup. I have 32 gigabyte cards in both the camera and the AverMedia. And that means that I can get, without worrying about it, 4 episodes worth of footage. Roughly 2 hours of footage, a little bit more for some wiggle room. But yeah, 4 episodes of footage. If I try to record a 5th, then the camera's card gets close to running out because it runs at a slightly higher bit rate. 5th or 6th is when I also have to start worrying about battery. So if I'm recording a lot of videos at once, which, let's see, episode 10 of KOTOR is going to be coming out next week. That was still the first day that I was recording KOTOR. So take a battery out, plug it in, charge it, put in a new battery, put in a couple new cards, and I was ripping stuff off of those cards right away too. So yeah, so that's my setup with essentially a DSLR with the audio from my microphone going into it. And then the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable for the game recording itself. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to get more videos. If you enjoyed this as kind of like a little tutorial video or something like that, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what else you want to see. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to start recording some Deus Ex, so I will see you in episode 10. No, episode 9, not 10. I will see you in episode 43, even though 42 is the next one that you guys will be seeing, because recording ahead of time, I'm trying to get a lead time on everything. Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.